Hey there, it's Pete with GCI Turf, and woo! Look at that water, man. Gosh, I love it. Isn't that so cool? Telling you that Rainbird Me3 MSP Me3 ESP Me. It's an ESP Me. Boy, I tell you, I really like that thing. I got my home, I got my garden, and I got the shop now on a Wi-Fi controller. Super cool, man. I can turn it on from anywhere in the world, country, wherever I'm at. So today we're going to set the irrigation heads. I'm going to show you how to do one of them. Yeah, I took your advice and went to the swing joint. Made common sense to me, so I fixed that. But hey, let's get right into it. Oh look, subscribe to my channel, my YouTube channel, and be on my email list. It's in the description. We're going to give away, when we hit 100,000 subscribers, we're going to give away a lawn care package for an entire year for a 10,000 square foot yard. Sign up below, and when we hit 100 grand on the subscribers, I'll do the giveaway. Alright, so that's what I was talking about. That was that straight nipple right there that you can cut it off in sections to lower the head if you need to. But we're going to replace it with this. Like I said, I read the comments and took the advice, and it made perfect sense about a mower. And of course I'm going to use a small reel mower, which probably wouldn't damage, but a rare occasion I may have to use a bigger mower. May use the Ventrac reel mower out here, and the weight of the mower pushing down the head may bust this right here. So out with the old and in with the new, and this right here is going to have a little more play and forgiveness to it. It's called a swing joint, and yes, I know that you don't have to put Teflon tape on the ends, but I just do it to be extra cautious. What you do, you leave the elbow to the side, and see, that way that'll bend up and down. Screw the head on. You can raise and lower it like that right there and position it how you want to position it. So glad I listened to you guys. Like I said, I don't know it all. I'm not a irrigation pro guy thingamajiggy, but I know some of you guys are. And it's great to have that good advice and actually listen to it. So I'm gonna pack some dirt up under there and then kind of push that down so it doesn't do any settling. And then basically you can take whatever and lay it across here. You can use your hand if you want to, and make sure that's flush with the ground, and then backfill. We'll go in and create a little bit of compaction here so we can do another decompaction video, right? Now if you noticed, I took and raked back all the compost sand, because that's my finished grade material. and I don't want to just mix it in with the clods and all, because when I re-slick this down with the ABI force, I don't want to be mixing that up too much. You see, here's that little bit of a hump right here where the head's at. So I'm just going to take this shovel, this flat point, and skin that down so it's nice and flat. Look at that, how that shovel just rides right over top of that. Nice and smooth and flat. We're going and flag these really well. I'm gonna stick 3 flags around each one, kind of triangle it in. That way when I'm regrading this for the final time, the final grade, I'm just gonna kind of go over it, slick it down one good time. I'm sure not to hit those irrigation heads. I'll get super close. I mean, that force, I can get right beside that head so that everything's perfectly level and flush, and I can come back with a rake and just kind of knock off the little ridge it might leave. I always find that amazing. You always, when you dig a hole, you end up with dirt left when you go putting the dirt back in. It amazes me. I don't know how that works. All right, talk about pretty exciting. Whoo, man! I'm pumped up right now. All the heads are in. Let me show you what I did over here. This row of heads right here, this one and that one and all the way around the outside edges, they're going to be in the natural area, the pine needle mulch, whatever I end up doing. So I didn't put the swing joint on there because nothing's ever going to run over it, so they're good to go, I believe. You can see right here I don't have any nozzles in yet. I need to blow the lines out, get that little bit of dirt or whatever that's may have got in the pipe when I was doing the install. First, I'm gonna blow out my water spigot right here, and I'm gonna leave you down here and let you watch it. Here, you sit right there. I'll be right back. Watch this. All right, I'm telling you, I hope you're as excited as I am. I'm pumped up about this. Something right there. Look, here it comes. Here it comes, baby. Come on. Woo! Oh yeah. Come on, you got it. You got it. Come on. Come on. Hot dog. All right, I think that line is clear. Let's open the next one up. I'll explain how that pump works in a minute. Ugh, yuck, that's gonna be nasty. There it goes, there's the next one. It's on, baby. All right, now, I got you turned off. What are you doing? You were turned off. Why is that one still on? Cut off. Turn off. When I screw it down to the right to turn it off, look at that. I get more water out of it. What in the world is going on with that? Stay down. Now that one won't cut off. What the heck? I know what it is, I think. All right, so here's my water. Let me cut that off. This is a Davy pump that it's kind of like an irrigation booster pump. Since my well's not real good, I've got this hooked up to some really large water tanks. See these water tanks right here? That's 1,500 gallons, and I got 2-3,000s down there that house nothing but water. And the weight of this, the force of the water pushing down, is what feeds that pump. This pump has a sensor right here that when it senses water flow, and when it would sense water flow is when the valve down there opens up. The valve, you know, I have it on a timer, so the valve will open up and that'll allow water to start flowing through this, and when it does, it kicks it in gear. All right, so what I did, I went on up there and connected the Wi-Fi and everything. Let's see if this is gonna work. Got my fingers crossed. Running zone 1 is what it says. Alright, so zone number 1 is giving me a dang fit. Take the valve apart and look what I found down in here. Let's see if I can get it out. Where's my blade at? There we go. Look at here. I don't know if this has anything to do with it. We're gonna find out. See that rock? That rock was down in that valve right there. Daggone it. I just don't get it. All the zones are working great. This one is not. I don't know if I got more, I don't know if I got crap in the line or what. At first it was blowing like a champ. And he's right here dribbling like a champ. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take that head off right there and try to blow it out. All right. Woo-hoo! Boy, that's a pretty sight. I'm telling you, it's pretty. Purdy. Now remember, I told you this head down here, this last head down here is the furthest head away that has the longest run of pipe. Well, actually that one is, but that this zone only has 3 heads on it, and this one has 4 on it. So there's a slight, just a little bit of pressure loss right here. All right, so I'm going to take you through the zones right quick. I got the Rainbird app up and running, and you hit run, and there's zone number 1 out by the road. Zone number 2 is going to be back here where the natural area is going to be. Zone number 3 should be over there by the woods. Looking good, looking good. Zone 4 right here. 3 heads on zone 4. And zone number 5. And I'm telling you, I'm very, very pleased. I'm very happy that I went overboard, because I have exceptional coverage. I mean exceptional coverage. There shouldn't be a dry spot on the place. Alright, so there you go. She's all done. Irrigation's in. Everything's working. Got some pretty good water out here. I can honestly say I got unlimited water to some extent, as long as my well don't go dry. But like I said, we fill those bulk tank up for spraying yards and use that water, so I'll be pulling off of it. So I got an ample supply of water to get this Bermuda up and running. So if you want some Bermuda grass seed, you're not too late. Still got plenty of time to get it in the ground, get it up and running. I'll link up the GCI heat wave down in the description below. You check it out if you want to. Man, I'm telling you, I am super pumped up about it. I'm excited. Man, I was looking at that reel mower last night while I was in the shop at the house, when I was building at the house. And I was dreaming about mowing Bermuda grass out here. It's gonna be really cool. And again, we're gonna overseed it. We'll ride in the fall. So man, it's gonna be hopping all year long. We'll talk about that later, because that's a really cool process. So all right, so today's the big day. I'm gonna put my seed down. I'm gonna run back over it with the force and just give it one more last little fine perfection type grade, and then I'm gonna put my seed down. I'm gonna start a new video on that, start filming that as soon as I hang up with you on this one. So appreciate you watching, and check you later.